Do you know what time it is? It's time for the American Waltz. Get your shoes on, join me, getting my spy. Hi, and welcome to Sunstrike Dancesport. My name is Jim Cole. If this is your first time visiting on my channel, please hit the like button, please subscribe, and please hit that little bell for notifications. That way, anytime that I come out with any video, you're going to be aware. Excellent. Okay. So today we're going to talk a little bit about our American Waltz. Now we've talked about some of the basic steps already. We had a box and we had an underarm turn. They will also be in the description above. If you hit that little button there, it'll bring you to that if you haven't caught those yet. So what we're going to do today is one of the things about the waltz that makes it such a wonderful dance is the fact that it doesn't just stay in a box. It actually travels. It actually travels a lot. So what we want to think about doing is making this basic step progress. Okay, so we're going to talk about that progressive step. I want to make sure that everyone that is watching this, make sure you watch it all the way through, because at the end I give some technique that will allow us to be able to do the step better. So make sure you stick around to the end for that technique. Okay, so we're going to start with the gentleman's part, or the leader's part. And we're going to have all the weight on our right foot. So what we're going to do is we're going to do basically that box step, except we're going to progress. So we're going to start from my furthest point I can in this room. I'm going to start here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start with my left foot free, and I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's try that again. And then we'll do it from the back side. All right, so we have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Excellent. Okay, so let's do it from the back side. We're going to be going from the camera back to the wall. So we have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Again, let's make sure we're at that right spot here. We have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Excellent. All right, so let's do the follower's part. Nice thing about this is that it's a mirror image of what the gentleman's doing. So as he's progressing forward with his left foot, the lady's progressing backward with her right foot. So we're going to start with that right foot free. And we have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Again, we have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. There we go. Coming from the front, give you a different viewpoint of this. We have 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Excellent. Okay, so here we have it. Talk a little bit about the footwork on this. For the gentleman's part, we're going to start with that left foot free, and we're going to rise. So we have heel toe, toe, toe heel, heel toe, toe, toe heel. And as we have it for the lady, I will have it going backward toward the camera. We have toe, toe, toe heel, toe, toe, toe heel. All right, so let's talk a little bit about how to make this progress a little bit better. When we first learn the box step, we think of it as a box. Okay, so the progressive step, if we want to get or graduate to a higher level, we want to think about taking the box step further. All right, so this is something that both the leader and the follower can do. So the gentleman, what he's going to do is, instead of thinking forward side, he could think forward, forward side, as opposed to just cutting it to the side. It looks like this. So normally we would do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And that's very nice, but it doesn't really give us the distance that we're looking for. So now watch the difference here. We have 1, 2, 3. See how I stepped a little bit further toward the right? 1, 2, 3. So that gives me a little bit more distance. So I'm kind of going further along as opposed to constantly stopping in a box setting. Same thing with the lady on the back side on that. We have 1, 2, 3. So you'll notice that as I'm stepping back, I'm kind of stepping more at a diagonal. You see that? So let's watch that again. So we have a 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. There we go. All right, good. All right, I hope some of that idea of the technique will allow us to be able to progress in a better way. But one thing that we want to remember is that when we're progressing forward, we want to think about where our weight is. What do I mean by that? So if we think of our foot in 2 pieces, think of the heel and the ball of the foot. Okay, so if I put the weight on the heel, it will take all the pressure off the toe. If I go slightly forward, I put all the pressure on the ball of the foot, and then my heels are a little bit more free. So one of the things that we want to think about, and this is a cardinal rule anytime that we're moving, especially in the smooths, because we want to make sure that we're actually using the proper body alignment or awareness so that we're actually going to have proper footwork. So if I'm going to be going forward, my weight should be toward more the heel, as we see. So you'll notice that as I take my body onto the heel, see that? It allows my body to be more upright. And then when I lower and I swing that foot, I'm actually going to be taking a heel lead. See that? If I have my weight toward the front of the foot, this won't happen so much, and I'll come out on a toe because I'm actually falling forward. See that? And so we want to make sure that if we're going to be going forward, we put the weight onto the heel. See that? And that happens depending on what direction that we're going in. So sometimes it's the follower that's going forward. That's what we have to think about, putting the weight onto the heel. Now, what about the follower in that beginning step? Well, if you think about, if he's putting the weight onto the heel, then the lady should put the weight more toward the ball. You see that? So when she first starts out, she's more here as opposed to here. And if you think about it, if the weight's here, she's lowering, and it allows, let's make sure we have the right foot here. We have the right foot going back. We have the weight toward the front. Now watch as I go. It allows me to rise and not fall. So if I did it the other way by putting the weight toward the heel, as I start the step, now I'm coming back and falling back. And it doesn't give me the ability to do the step properly. So watch again. So the weight now is on the heel. Not good. And you see I just kind of fall into the step. Putting the weight toward the front, it allows me to be able to do the step better. All right, well, I hope those tips help, allow you to learn how to be able to move a little easier. The next time we get together, we're going to continue with the waltz, and we're going to be doing another step. So if you like this video, please hit the like button, please subscribe to my channel, and please hit that bell for notifications. I know you have a lot of choices, and I'm glad and happy that you've picked Sunstrike Dancesport. Thank you.